But you know, this season is full of surprises, and I love surprises. We surprised a fan with Legoland tickets. Yes, we did. We even surprised a Kim K fan with Kim K talking about the Skims. Did anybody see that one? Yes. I surprised a fan with some concert tickets to go see Pink and Ed Sheeran. I'm still waiting for my invites. Okay, this show is so full of surprises, they even surprising me. But let me tell you why I love, this is one to get into. It's about the heart of it. It's about seeing people, you know, live their best lives, have a little fun, just simply seeing people have a beautiful smile on their face, and we need that in this time. We need joy. We need love. We need to be able to come together. And so that's why I call this the happy place. Actually, I could show you better than I could tell you. Go on, show them.
Congratulations.
We're gonna surprise some kids. Anybody see this? Gotta bring out this lovely gift for you. Do you like it? Welcome to Krispy Kreme. How may I take your order? Now, if you sing me what you ordered, I'll give it to you for free.
Oh my God,
Yoo-hoo! Hi, Nicole. It's me, Jennifer. Shaquille O'Neal is in the house to see. You better look good. Y'all, you see why I love surprises so much? Oh my God, Lil Mike, when Shaq came out on Lil Mike, you know, he was keeping his cool. Even the baby was like, what's up, Shaq? No, I ain't scared. I said, you better keep your cool. And then, you know, I don't know if you know, I used to work at Burger King, so I love going to Krispy Kreme and singing in the drive-thru and surprising the people. And I even got to pass out a lot of donuts. But look, we not done. We got a lot more surprises. There's so many more people I want to bless. So many more smiles I want to see. I want to give away a little money this season. I want to give away some tickets to the World Series this season. I want to go, okay? I really want to give away a car. What I got to do to be able to give away? Oh, now we cheering, huh? Okay. Yes? You like that, huh? Okay. Now you come back to the show, you watch the show, you may be the one that gets surprised, okay? Because that's what we do here at the Jennifer Hudson Show. Okay? But today, we're surprising one very special viewer right at her door. Her name is Liz Sanchez, and she has such an amazing story. Y'all, let's take a look.
My name is Liz Sanchez, and I live in Woodland Hills, California. I was born in Mexico City when I was 3. My family and I walked from Mexico to LA for essentially a better life. Money was extremely tight. We shared an apartment with another family. I didn't sleep in a bed until I was 13 years old. As a high school student to supplement income, I was a street vendor. Through hard work and perseverance, I graduated high school with honors. I got accepted to California State University, Los Angeles. I was always very passionate about science, and I knew that I wanted to do something science related. I did not qualify for financial aid due to my undocumented status. So the year of 2012, everything changed for me because DACA started. I was able to have official employment. I continued working and going to school. At the age of 26, I was able to obtain an internship at Cedars-Sinai. I graduated at the age of 31 with a degree in microbiology. It took me 10 years to graduate, and I am currently pursuing a PhD in biomedical and translational research. After 5 years, I will be Dr. Sanchez. My goal is to mentor the next generation of scientists. I love Jennifer Hudson. I don't know her personally, but she inspires this warmth, this positivity, and I love that about her.
Thank you, Liz. As you can see, Liz is the perfect fit for our season of surprises. Okay, our correspondent Bianca is outside of Liz's home ready to surprise her, y'all. Let's check in. Hey, Bianca. Hi.
Hi, Jennifer. I'm so excited for this.
All right, we gotta be real quiet because you by Liz's door, huh?
Okay.
You ready to knock,
Yeah,
Bianca?
let's go. Let's go.
Go get her.
Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna give her a good knock.
Knock
Trying to
real
be a little
good, too,
quiet
okay?
here in this hallway.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I will. Liz?
It's Jennifer.
I think someone's coming.
Here she comes.
Hi, Liz. It's the Jennifer Hudson
Show!
So
It's me, Jennifer. How are you? Now,
nice to meet you.
did we surprise you? Were you surprised to see me at your door?
Oh my goodness.
Now-
I am so happy and honored to be in your show.
I am so happy you answered that door. Look, now I heard you said we don't know each other personally, but I figured if you come by the studio, we could get to know each other a little bit more. Is that all right? Can you stop by the studio? Come on by, Liz. We want to see you. I got a car outside for you, but grab your bag.
Yes,
Yeah, get your shoes, get your purse. Cause
Get your husband.
Get
your husband.
You can bring him if you want. You can leave him at home and tell
Get
him to
your
watch
keys.
the Jennifer Hudson show, okay? Right, y'all?
I got Liz, I got her husband.
You got it. Oh,
Let's
come
go.
on, husband.
Let's go. We're going now.
Surprise, husband. We done brought you out too.
I am so surprised.
Come on back. We want to see him, right? All right. We're going to see you soon, but we'll be right back, y'all. Our next guest is a 12-year-old viral sensation who has the internet snapping their fingers. From Henderson, North Carolina, please welcome Veronica, the BV show, Mitchell. Thank you so much for being here, Veronica.
Thank you so much.
You're such a star. Isn't she a star, y'all? Oh my goodness, it's like you were born to do this.
Yes.
So tell me, how does it all feel? How did you get started?
Well, I was actually like 2 years old when I started like playing the drums and dancing, because praise dancing was like literally my passion forever for my mom's dance group. And when I turned like 7, 8, I seen this one video, and next thing you know, my dad seen it again, and he showed me. He was like, "This is your personality." I'm like, "Okay, it's my personality, okay." And so I did it, and next thing you know, we posted it. It was God's plan, and we were talking to God, we were praying, and it happened.
You're such an old soul. I love it.
I am. You got to get used to that, child, because, whoo, I'm all over the place.
And you do a bit of stand-up comedy, huh?
I do. Mr. Eggnog is one of my first, like, favorite characters. Everybody loves Mr. Eggnog, and one of his voices, is like, "Well, y'all children better act like y'all do, y'all. I'm on the Jennifer Hudson show."
Oh my goodness. So like your talent just transcends into everything. You're a comedian, obviously you have a lot of charisma, and then you even do musical videos.
Yes.
What made you pick the Lil Jon song for your video?
Well, as you said, I have like an old soul, and I'm really a 90s baby because listen, let me tell you, that's all I
How old are
used
you?
to listen
Talking about shit, 90s baby. How old are you?
to. I'm 12 years old.
Oh, I love it.
Yes, and that's literally all I used to listen to, my parents. So you can go ahead and call me like I'm 90s, like I'm 32 years old. You can go ahead and call me, 12 going on 32. So yeah, that's all I used to listen to, and I knew that that video was the specific video I should do because I love Lil Jon. Ooh, that's my favorite. And it was already going viral. And so I'm like, I know I'm gonna nail this, and I'm gonna put my own little twist to it, add a little sugar to it, and next thing you know, we posted it, and I'm like, yes, it's snapping.
Do you think you would, what's your goal? What is your ultimate goal and dream? I'm just curious to know.
Well, for me, whatever God has planned for me, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna keep going. And also, like, to be honest, like, I really want to start a sitcom, so I've really been praying that I would, like, start a sitcom, like, different shows, and I just really want to.
You definitely got what it takes to do all of that and then some. You really do. How did you feel? Did you see when Lil Jon reposted your video? What was that like for you?
Man, let me tell you, I
love it.
was froze for a second. Like I was like still like a mannequin in the store. And I'm over here like looking like, Mom, are you serious? Like he reposted the video. You lying, I don't believe it. And next thing you know, she showed me, I'm like, oh, you not lying, you not lying. And I was like, oh my God. It was a shock for me.
I love it, she's so animate. Oh my God. That's a character. I want to learn some of your skills. Can you teach me how to snap like your video?
Yes. I got you.
Oh, okay. I want to be a student. See, I want to feel like I'm in your video, so I want to know. Y'all don't mind, do you? Okay. Because you got some skills. Now,
So you take your finger like this, and then you do it, and you pop.
Pop?
Yeah, you pop, and then you do the other side, and you pop.
Wow. So we meet in person, finally.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much. I want to know if you can hit the Huh? It's my signature noise that I do after every single video. I say We're gonna say it on 3. Ready? 3,
Ready, LaJohn?
2, 1.
Did I do it?
Yes!
I'm gonna work on it.
Yes!
Oh my goodness. Isn't she amazing, LaJohn? What?
Well, first of all, I gotta say, when I saw your video, number one, I was like, how she know this song? Because
Right.
you weren't born. You couldn't have been born when the song
She's
came
a
out.
90s baby, and she's born, you're almost 32, right?
32.
Okay. Something like that.
And number two, she did such a good job. I've seen a lot of adults do videos to that song, but I think you killed it the best out of everybody.
Didn't she? Thank you, LaJohn, for coming through to see us. I got to get my snap on. And we'll be right back. Our first guest is a very funny comedian, host, and best-selling author. You can always count on her to tell it like it is. Please welcome Chelsea Handler.
What a nice gig you have here. You come out, everybody's cheering and clapping. They're all beautiful.
Aren't they good looking?
Yeah. Especially, I find it hard to be this boisterous in the daytime before I start my medicine. You know what I mean? So kudos to you guys for, being in such a high vibe mood.
Give yourself a hand. I am so happy to have you back. Thank you so much for being
honey, I'm
here.
so always happy to see you. You're just a joy.
Thank you.
Yes.
I heard you like my glasses.
Yeah, you look like you've been studying.
I haven't. Oh my goodness, because I did a lot throughout the summer. You had a busy summer?
I did. I went on a lot of vacations with my family. I can't really shake my family. They seem to just, I don't have a family because one of the reasons I don't have a family, there are so many, but the main reason is that I can't shake my original family.
Oh.
And they have like 8 kids between them, and for some reason, we keep traveling together.
Oh.
And I want to tell them, like, I'm 48, like, let me be.
Let you
know
live
what
your
I mean?
best life.
Like, I have things to do, I have people I want to be alone with, and I can't do that with my brothers and my sisters.
Chelsea, what kind of people you want to be alone with?
You know what I'm talking about, girl, okay?
Did you catch that? She has people
Guys
she
know,
want to
everybody here knows what I'm talking about, and sometimes it's time for me.
And the family can't go to
No,
that.
no. You can't do that with your family around. That's inappropriate, Jennifer.
Yes, ma'am, it is.
I would never do anything inappropriate, okay?
You wouldn't dare do
No,
that.
I would never.
Okay, but did you take them on a trip to Africa?
I did go to Africa.
You
We went
did?
on safari. Oh my God, it was a trip of a lifetime. We went on
Whoa.
safari. I didn't sleep alone in my bed for 7 nights. One of the kids was in my bed every single night saying, I want to sleep with Chelsea. Finally, I told the safari guide, please say that you saw a snake outside my tent tonight and that none of them nobody can sleep in my bed tonight.
Oh, my
I was like,
goodness.
but this is what I'm talking about, Jennifer. It's like, I'm not a mother. I don't want to be a mother. And for some reason, I always have a kid in bed with me. These are grown kids and they want to sleep with me.
I mean, I would want to too. Is this where y'all went with all these animals?
Yeah, that was part of
I would be all in your bed, honey.
Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Except for all the people, the cars in the background. That was a little obnoxious. But it was called the Great Migration, where they cross over the Maasai River. Yeah, it was.
Really?
It was a really beautiful trip. I was so grateful to be able to spend that time. And you know, those animals are just gorgeous. And then I'm, of course, attracted to every safari guide I ever have because, you know, when they're protecting you from animals, you're like, I am attracted to you.
I was gonna ask you about the protection. Like, y'all in the...
Yeah, he was a boyfriend of mine too, except he was married, so nothing happened, but yeah, that was Peter. Oh, that was another boyfriend of mine, yeah.
This is another one. This
that
ain't
was,
the same one?
That was Jonathan. Peter was the first guy.
You better
but
know their names.
Yeah, I know their names, yeah. So I had a lot of heavy decision making, you know, because
Okay.
a lot of those cultures, they have multiple wives too, so they're okay with it. And I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm just joking around, I think, you know?
Did you have any snacks during the safari at all?
Snacks?
Yeah, it looked like a road trip. I want a snack.
Oh yeah, they pack up the snacks. I thought you meant from the animals. I'm like, no. They pack you up. They pack you up with whatever you want. You can drink. Well, I know you don't drink, so we couldn't have less in common, she and I. I mean, you don't drink. You love the heat. Her dressing room is 85 degrees.
And you love the cold?
I love the cold. I hate.
Why?
I don't hate heat. I don't want to use that word, but I have an aversion to heat because I want to remain alert and awake. And if it's warm, if it's warm and muggy, I get tired and sleepy.
You know what? But to me, heat is massaging to the skin, like, and I'm like, oh, this is amazing. And cold, I cannot function in the cold. And you go out there in like bikinis and stuff? Why you want to do that?
Because I don't mind the cold. I find it exhilarating. I mean, we're just never. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Exactly.
I would die.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. I would, first of all, I would take you and I would protect you and you wouldn't die. You would be fine because, by the way, when you're naked on a mountain,
When you're
skiing,
naked on a mountain,
like
okay.
that, you may as well. It's kind of, you're not cold at all because it's so exhilarating and there's so much adrenaline that you're just like, this is so fun, you know?
Okay.
I just love to share my body with the world too.
Okay, yes.
You know you can
But
feel
see,
me
because
on
I'm
that.
the opposite. I put on everything I own. So could I go out like in a full snowsuit blanket, you know, out there?
Yeah, I mean, we can't hang out, obviously. You know what I mean?
Just right here.
We can just
Right
share
here.
our love for each other right here, yes. And we can't hang out. We have nothing in common, and that's unfortunate.
Oh my goodness.
I know, but I still love you.
But yes, see, opposites attract.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Now, I see you've been drinking beer lately. You don't normally drink beer.
Well, I got grossed out by the vodka situation when I was in Africa, actually, because the ice, by the time they get the ice to you, it's already melted, and that with vodka doesn't taste good. So I had to reroute, and I have had a long love affair with vodka, so this was like a breakup of sorts. I was like, what else do I have to pick a different alcohol? My sister's like, why don't you just take a break from drinking? I'm like, well, let's be realistic. So right now I'm drinking gin. That's my that's my drink of choice. I'm onto the gin, yes. So we'll see, I'll keep you guys posted.
Okay, that sounds good, because I don't know nothing about that either.
I know, you don't, I know. I mean, well, let's talk about your glasses. Can you see better?
I can see better, Chelsea.
I recently got glasses. I have are they called transgressive glasses, the ones that change? Is that what you have? Transgressive? Yeah. I knew it was a word that's a hot button word that I was going to confuse it with. So I was like, oh, are my glasses transitioning? The answer, no, they're not.
All I know is I can see. Will you stick around for a little bit?
Of course.
I love having you here. Whether we have something in common or not. More with Chelsea. We'll be right back. We're back with Chelsea Handler. She's over. She's full of surprises. Can you tell us what your tour is called?
Oh, sure. My tour is called Little Big Bitch because I was a little bitch before I was a big bitch. And yeah, see?
Don't you just love her?
I just was so insulted by the thesis of childhood. Like, I just never felt like a child. I just wanted to be in charge. So, you know, I got up to some real, like, hijinks when I was a little kid, so I decided to name the tour after that. Like, you probably had a lemonade stand, right, at some point in your life? Did you do
Snowball stand.
Snowball stand. Oh, that's interesting for somebody who doesn't like ice.
Well, I sold it to everybody else.
Okay, well, anyway, I don't like lemonade. So I started a lemonade stand. But I was 8 years old, and I was like, that's not going to procure enough money. So I started a hard lemonade stand where I had tequila, whiskey, and gin.
As a kid?
No, I would sell it to the adults that were with their kids. You know what I mean? But they would come up to the lemonade stand, and I'd be like, parents, I've got something for you too. And then I hired this little boy that lived in our neighborhood. He was 8 too, so boys are much less mature. So obviously I was in charge of him, and I was like, hey. You're going to be my bar back.
Yes.
You're going to make cocktails for the adults. That way, we're going to make a lot of money in this lemonade stand. And then at the end, and then the first day, this is true, we made $115 on the first day of a lemon. I was 8 years old.
All right.
And my little bar back was named Nelson, and I gave him 10% of that, which was $1.15. In my math, as an 8-year-old, I decided that's what he got. And at the end of the week, he had over $6. And at the end of the week, he said to me, he goes, oh my God, this is more money than I would have made if I had lost like 4 teeth in 1 week.
Well, then that's another thing we have in common, because me and my best friend started out performing as kids, and he was my kid manager.
Oh.
So, and he would get 10% of whatever I made, and I would go win all the talent shows, and then Walter would get his 10%.
Yeah.
So that's,
okay. So
we can
that's
write that
an
down,
interesting,
too.
similar dynamic. Except who was the boss in that situation? He was, or you were?
I think I've always
Yeah,
been
you've been the boss. You're the talent. Right. Because
Yeah.
I was the boss. Because I'm not going to let some man manage me. You know what I mean?
More with Chelsea. We'll be right back. We're back with Chelsea Handler. Obviously, you are a great personality, a great character, a great host, a very strong boss woman. And I don't feel like it's enough women in late night hosting. I know we talked about this the last time. Don't you think she should be? Is anything happening? Is it any,
I mean, I don't really have any comment on that. No. I mean, yeah, I would be happy to do a job if the job was right for me and that there was it made sense. I'd be happy to be back on TV. We have a lot going on, and I think women are so underrepresented, and I don't think it's true. And thank goodness we have women like you on during the daytime and see how popular these shows are. So I'm thankful for that. But that's why I love touring, because you get to be facing people, interface with people and your fans, and you get to be in front of a live audience. And there's nothing that gives me more pleasure than being on stage in front of thousands of people that have paid to see you there and putting on an incredible show. And that's why I love to tour as well. So it's like when you're an artist, there are so many outlets to creativity. Yes, that's always an option in my mind to go back to late night if the right person comes calling. But it's also my ultimate pleasure to be able to go and see people perform live audiences, to write my books, to do all the things I do. And, you can always follow me on Instagram if you want to hear my opinion.
You want to hear her opinion, right?
Okay, or you can come see me in my Little Big Bitch tour. We're going to be in Milwaukee tonight and then Chicago Theater for 2 nights, but I have a whole slew of dates.
Yes, and we want to come and see you. Okay,
that's your hometown, isn't it?
Chicago's my hometown.
Yeah, I'm in
If
your
I can get there
hometown.
to see you, I will. Tell us this. How did you get into stand-up, and what does this involve your sister in the FBI? What is your version of
It
this?
wasn't really the FBI. I got involved in stand-up because I wasn't going to really be good at anything else. I mean, I really wasn't. I tried to temp and stuff, and I remember one guy I was temping at this ad agency or something, just answering the phones. I couldn't even really do that, transfer a phone call. It was sad. And one of the guys called the front desk and was like, get that blonde bimbo out of the office. She is dropping every phone call. And I was like, yes, sir. And I just got my stuff and was like, see you later. But I wasn't good at anything else. And I'm only good at, what I do, because when you have a passion, there's nothing else you can do.
Right.
So I got into stand-up accidentally because I did a DUI class. I got a DUI when I was 21. That's not funny, you guys. You didn't learn that yet, okay? I went to DUI school, and on the last day of DUI school, throughout the class, they made everyone get up and tell their DUI stories. And I was like, mine was ridiculous. I called the cop racist. We were both white. I had to spend 48 hours in Sybil Brand, which is the LA women's downtown prison, women's prison. I spent 48 hours in Sybil Brand prison. It was a hot mess situation. And at the end of that class, though, I was avoiding telling my story because each class someone told theirs, and at the very end, I couldn't kind of avoid it anymore because I had never publicly spoken. It's so crazy to think about at that time in my life. And when I got on stage, I could not get off the stage. Like and everyone was laughing, and they were like, "This is the greatest story ever." Even the guy who was running the class is like, "This is the funniest DUI story I've ever heard." And he's like, "But by the way, this isn't stand-up. Get off the stage." And all these people in the class came up to me and said, "You should be a stand-up comedian." And so one of the worst decisions in my life, which was drinking and driving, led to one of the most incredible discoveries of my life.
What could be meant for your bad could be used for your good, and you're a great example of that.
So there you go.
Oh my goodness. Will you come back and see us?
I will always come back and see you. I love you.
I love you back.
You're doing a great
Even
job.
though we don't have nothing in common, for tickets to her stand-up tour, head to chelseahandler.com. We'll be right back. Earlier today, we surprised Liz Sanchez, a woman with an incredible story. Liz is here, and I am so excited to talk to her.
Like, Liz is here. Liz is in the house. Thank you. Hopefully we can get to know
I am
each other.
honored. I am such a fan. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Come on in.
You can sit on down. You at home now, Liz. How you feeling?
I'm excited. I'm surprised. Thank you so much. I'm honored.
I am honored to have you here. Your story is so inspiring. It really is. So you're the first in your family to go to college.
I am the first in the family to go to college.
Wow. And I can't help but to notice in the video you said y'all walked from Mexico to
We did.
California.
We did.
Oh my God. And look how far you've come. Do you look back and say, you know, look at all that you've achieved? You know what I mean? Did you ever think you would pursue a higher education?
I did not. My family, we come from very humble backgrounds.
Yes.
My parents didn't complete their third grade education, so I wanted to be the first. I wanted to really, be the first in my family to achieve something. Coming into this country of such opportunity, we wanted to do that. I wanted to be the first.
And you did.
Okay.
And what do your parents think of what you've done?
So the first time when they actually received the notice that I got accepted into the PhD, they cried.
Right.
And the first question was, how are you going to pay for it? That was the first question. But they're very proud. They never thought that the girl that they brought here at age 3 was going to achieve higher education.
I love that you didn't let any of the roadblocks stop you. Mm-hmm. What was the thing within you that helped you persevere?
I learned through my life, Miss Hudson, that those roadblocks are not there to stop you.
Right.
They're there to really tell you how much you want things and how much you can achieve it. So I think it was the hard work of my parents. My parents are street vendors, so I do help them a lot. And I see that. And being how blessed I am in working in science, that definitely has been the reason for me to keep on going in spite of everything.
We can feel that. That is what's so inspiring, And you seem to have such a good heart as well. And that's inspiring too. What's some of your goals for the future?
I want to have my own lab. I want to be a mentor. I hope that I one day have my own lab and mentor the next generation of scientists, physicians, underserved people like us, people of color, minorities, That's how
passionate you are. You're already a great example to that, so much for others to aspire to be and have an example to look up to that we don't get to see often, So you're already doing that. What is something you would want to say to people who are following in your footsteps, that are watching?
I would tell them to please don't stop, keep on going. You will have roadblocks, I promise you will, but they're not meant there to stop you. They're meant for you to achieve your goals. Find mentors. even if they don't look like you, someone will help you. And don't be afraid to break those barriers and be the first in your family.
Now, I heard it was a childhood doctor that inspired you to want to do this. And you've been looking for her? You haven't been able to find her?
I have not. Her name is Dr. Christine Evelyn, and she was more than a physician to my family. She really was, she really was important in our family. She really helped us out. When my mom needed shoes, she took them off, and she gave them to my mom. So if Dr. Christine is watching,
What would you say to her?
thank you. Thank you so much. You don't know. Your kindness, your bedside manners had really changed our lives. And you inspired this little immigrant to do science. So thank you.
That was beautiful. Very beautiful. Well, we got in touch with Dr. Evelyn, and she wanted to send you a message.
Hello, I'm Christine Evelyn. Liz, it's nice to hear from you after all these years. Thank you for your kind words. I never expected to hear a story about my own career touching someone else's life, but I'm happy that in some way it did inspire you and encouraged you to pursue your own dreams. And congratulations for what you achieved so far. And I hope that you will continue to follow your dreams and have success.
Liz,
Oh my God.
what are you feeling? How does that make you feel?
She looks the same. It makes me feel very, very nice. Thank you for reaching out to her. I've been looking for her, and it's beautiful to see her.
Oh, thank you for doing what you do. You're gonna inspire others just the same as she inspired you. And to celebrate your accomplishments, we want to give you $10,000. Yes, we do. Keep up the great work. Oh, this is fancy right here. This is for you. Keep up the great work. You are an inspiration. You're blessing so many. We are proud of you. We'll be right back. If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit jenniferhudsonshow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.